Hello Prime Coders, welcome back to Prime Coding channel. So in today's video, I will be solving again one shot of aptitude. Yes, and this time the question level is totally increased because I hope in 3 of the videos, like 3 or 5 videos I already posted, where you might get your hands warm on all the aptitude topic. Now I want all of you to have pen paper with you so that you will be able to solve all the questions with me. Okay, so again the pattern would be very same: numerical, reasoning and verbal. I will be covering it, and I will provide you more 15 question as homework. So today's 30 question task will also be done. Okay, and I will request all of you to stay tuned to the channel because from tomorrow onwards I will be uploading all the mock tests which my team created. It took more than 24 to 28 hours to create those things, and it will be available for everyone from tomorrow. So please do it because those mock tests would be very examination centric. Okay, so please subscribe to the channel so that you won't miss the notification of it. A cafe owners blend two types of coffee beans. Okay, so I can say that this is one type and two types of coffee beans. Okay, so one costing rupees 126 per kg. So one cost rupees 26 per kg, rupees 26 per kg, and another cost rupees 135 per kg. So another cost rupees 135 per kg. Clear? With a premium third variety. So there is third type as well. To create a special house plate, the owner mixes these in the ratio of 1:2. So 1 kilo of first type, another kilo from second type, and 2x of different types would be added. But here we don't know how much rupees is for this particular third type, which makes our blend premium. Clear? Now, let me read another thing, which is after setting the mixture, the cafe owners find that the final blend is valued at rupees 153 per kg. So, 153 per kg, it's valued, it is totally written. Now, what is the price per kg of a premium coffee bean? I can see there is X. So, if somehow I can create an equation, I will able to solve it because I have only one variable with me. Clear? And another observation is that everything is dealing here with per kg symbols, so I can try to solve with all these given information. Now, if we take the average weight which will be included to create this premium coffee blend or the final blend, it could be, I took 1 kg of that, so it cost me 126 rupees, isn't it? So again I took one chunk, then it will cost me 135 per kg. Then I took 2 chunks of this X rupees cost, isn't it? And another part I have is the total number of composition, that total number of weight is added into my premium blend. So it would be 1 plus 1 plus 2, and we have 153 as a total result. Are you able to see it's the formula of average? Yes. I got all the values, and if I able to find everything at this particular space, I will end up having the answer in my end, isn't it? So what would be the solution? The solution would be 126 plus 135 plus 2x is equals to, this become 4, and 4 will come here. It will become 4 3 are 12, 2 1 carry 4 20, 1, so 2 carry 4 1 4 6. So you have 6 1 2 with you. Now you have 1 2 6 and 1 3 5, the subtraction of it. So if you find the addition, so what would be the addition? The addition would be very simple: 11 1 5 6. Then you have 2 to 261, and just subtract 261 from here. You will get 1, 6 become 5, it becomes 11, it becomes 5, and it becomes 3. So in the last, you will be having 2x is equals to 351, and x value is equals to 351 by 2. I'd cut it down. 2 ones are 2, 1 carry, 2 sevens are 14, 1 carry, 2 fives are 10 point, then again 5. So you will have itna per kg cost of that premium blend that you have added. Okay, very easy question, and I hope so. If someone knows how to equate this and understood that, we can able to apply the average weighted formula where we have just took whatever question set. Okay, one packet of 126 rupees type I've added, one packet of 135 type I added, and X or 2 packets of X cost I added. Now I need to find what this X cost means. Very simple, straightforward question, and it gave me the result as 175.50. Okay, so I believe if everyone has marked this question right, please give 1 marks to you, and in the last end of the 30 questions you should able to tell me how many marks you have secured. Although you can see the explanation is written here as well. Clear? So now another question, which is a juice vendor has a container filled. Okay, so juice vendor has a container filled, which means there is a container which juice vendor is trying to fill with a fruit syrup. So there is a fruit syrup mixture, fruit and syrup mixture. Okay, where 3 parts of the mixture are pure fruit juice. So pure fruit juice is of 3 parts. Okay, then 5 parts of from sugar syrup. For sugar syrup, there is 5 parts. Okay, the vendor wants to adjust the composition by replacing some of the mixture. So there are only 2 mixture, which is pure fruit juice mixture and another is sugar syrup. He want to replace something, so definitely he'll be replacing with sugar syrup itself with pure fruit juice, so that the final blend is half juice and half syrup. Okay, so he typically want half on the both of the sides, half on both of the sides. Clear? So he will definitely remove some of the juice from pure fruit juice as well as syrup juice as well, but he will replace, like if he is removing from this chunk which is sugar syrup, he will be adding pure fruit juice instead of sugar syrup to make it balance. Clear? So from this information, what I can create, I have 3 and 5. So total number of parts is 8 parts present in my fruit container, juice container, isn't it? And how much to remove? So total removal, from which total removal I need to? So 3 chunk. If I talk about, okay, let me write it clearly. Let me write it again. So we have total parts is 8 parts. So if we have 8 parts and if I assume X part will gonna remove it. Okay, we're gonna remove it, or X is the part which will be added to make my syrup balance. Clear? So definitely from this total number of part, X will be removed out of 8, isn't it? So if I somehow able to find the value of X, this question would be very easy for me. So let's see what thing I can create. So from a pure fruit juice, how much, like total removal, how much I will remove. So total remove, how much I will remove? I have 3 part with me, isn't it? And what part that I will remove? I know that 3 out of 8 part is being consumed. 3 is the part of 8 of that particular container, which is pure fruit juice, and X is removed. So the total remove here is 3 minus 3x by 8. And if I talk about sugar syrup, how much sugar syrup I have? I have 5 sugar syrup. Isn't it? How much I will remove? I have in total 5 by 8 part of sugar syrup present in my container, and I will be removing X. Very clear, not a problem. So if I have this, question sets we just need to AND, which is just sideways, which we need to separate it in half, which means if you have 8, it should be in 4:4 ratio, isn't it? So simple, very simple, that we are just left out in equating this text. Okay, so we have one equation and we have second equation. So just equate this equation 1 and 2. What you will get? You will get 3 minus 3x by 8 and is equals to 5 minus 5x by 8. Now you say, Aditya, why you have left this much space? Because if we remove something from my sugar syrup, to make my thing balance, I need to add X amount of pure fruit juice as well, because question says composition by replacing some mixture with pure fruit juice. So I added X amount in the pure fruit juice side. Clear? Now what you need to do? You need to equate it, find the answer. So finding answer would be very easy, because 8, you just need to find the LCM. So you just need to find the LCM. What will be LCM? 8 times 3 is 24. 24 minus 3x plus 8x is equivalent to 40 minus 5x. Now 8 will go away. 8 will go away because we took LCM. Clear? Now next step would be this becomes 5x, this becomes 5x, so I will write 5x, and this 5x will come here, so this becomes plus 5x, so this thing and this thing is over. Then we have 40 and 24 is in positive, so we just need to subtract. So 40 minus 24, how much it will be? It will become 3, it will become 10, so it will be 6 and 1, so it becomes as 16, and it becomes 10x is equals to 16, so x value would be 16 by 10, it will be what? It will be 8 by 5. So I will be removing 8 by 5 chunk from my final blend. Clear? Now to find how much should be removed out of my 8 chunk or out of my part of 8 container filled, isn't it? So x value we got, we just need to substitute here. So my final would be 8 by 5 divided by 8, so it will become 8 by 5 into 1 by 8, 8 it will go away, I will left with 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 is the total chunk that I will remove from my final blend, so that my last ratio will be half on both the sides. Clear? So this is the pretty generic solution. Now explained in the much that I can, isn't it? But if you have not understood this question, you only suggested to create the hard level questions. So now this is just a medium level, because now slowly it will be increased, and this question was a PYQ of an advanced section question as well. Okay, so 1 by 5 is a chunk, and if you see the explanation, instead of water, just replace it by pure juice, pure fruit juice. Okay, and the rest part is clear. So now let's solve the third question. Okay, so two bullet trains, train alpha and train beta, are running on high speed tracks connecting two major cities 600 km apart. So we have 600 km present as distance. Clear? After alpha departs from city X at 6 a.m. Okay, so let's say alpha here departs from X at 6 a.m. on the speed of 100 km per hour. So it will departs. Okay, and train beta departs from Y city at 8 a.m. on the speed of 120 km per hour. Clear? Both trains are moving towards each other on the same track at a constant speed. What is the time will the two trains cross each other? Now this kind of question repeats a lot. And I want to say you is, the videos which I created on aptitude one shot, you need to look over those topics. Okay, go and increase the level of the question on India Bex and try to solve on the same topic which I covered, because those topics are important, more important questions. I want all of you to solve, like in numerical ability, at least 10 to 12 question my audience will solve 100%. That is the motto of my one shot aptitude. And soon I will be uploading mock test, and soon I will be uploading programming videos as well. So please stay tuned the end. I know many people who are still continuously watching these kind of video is very less. So see the competition. Okay, so after you only the one who will suggest that I gone through the PPTs, I gone through the programming question which Prime Coding taught, and we are able to ace the TCS NQT exam for free. Okay, so now come back to the scene. You need to find when they will collide. So first of all, my beta train left the X city from 6 a.m. So if I will find that how much kilometer that till 8 a.m. my beta train is covered, so I will somehow able to simplify question a bit. So let me find it. So find the distance. So if you find the distance, speed into time, isn't it? So we are distance finding alpha covered till now till 8 a.m. So how much time is the difference between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m.? I can see that it is 2 hours my train will run, isn't it? So my speed is already given that 100 km per hour my train will run, and I have 2 hours with me. So this hours and hours will go away, and 200 km is being covered by distance alpha. So my total distance would be 600 minus 200 will give you 400 km as my total distance. Clear? So we have total distance as 400 kilometers. So make a note of it, because if you forget, then it would be an issue. So 200 kilometers already covered, 400 kilometers done. Now till 8 a.m. my alpha train covered the distance of 200 kilometer. Now from 8 a.m. onwards, my boat train will depart again. So I know that the time would be definitely more than 8 a.m. So I can see there is an option more than less than 8 a.m. No. So again, we need to solve the question. Clear? So let's calculate. Let's calculate for what? For the beta train as well. So for beta, we don't need to calculate anything. Now, both of the train will start simultaneously. So can't we find a relative speed? Relative speed. So relative speed would be 100 kilometer from beta train plus 120 kilometer from beta train and 100 kilometer from alpha train. It will give me 220 kilometer per hour would be the relative speed. Okay, and the distance I also know. Distance I also know. So can't you find the distance? Can't you find time? So for finding time at which my both of the train will meet or cross each other, so time is equals to distance by speed. So my distance is 400 divided by speed is 220 kilometer. So 0 will go away. It will be 11 and it would be 20. So 20 by 11. So if you or let me preserve the space. Okay, let me preserve the space because more calculations are also there. So it would be time is equals to speed, distance by speed, isn't it? So speed distance I have, which is 400 by speed I have 220. 0 will go away and it will give you around 1.82 hours. How? You just need to subtract it. It becomes 11. It becomes 20 by 11. So if you divide it, you will get 1.82 hours. So I know that my time, my relative or my time on which my two trains will meet is 1.82. But what is 82? How much I need to increase? We don't know. But I know that my answer will definitely start from after 9 a.m. itself. So I know that this option would be removed. This option would be removed. Okay, simultaneously remove the options. This will make your calculation more easier. So 9 a.m. I got the answer. Okay, so let it be Google itself. Now 82. So we have 0.82 hours and we need to find hours and we need to convert into minutes. Okay, because hour is clear to me and how much this minutes we have, we can just add it into my 9 a.m. I'll be get it. In 1 hour, I have 60 minutes. In 1 hour, I have 60 minutes, isn't it? So just need to multiply it. Just need to multiply this. So if you just multiply 60 and 82, this will be 0. So 0 will come here 12 plus 0. So it will be 12, 2, 1 carry, 48. We have 49 and 2. There is 2 pointer, isn't it? 8.82. So 42.2 minutes. 49.2 minutes will come if you convert this into hour. 0.82 hours, you will have this much. So the total time would be 9.49 minutes. So are you able to see the respective option, guys? Yes, I can see C is the right option, which makes sense. And if I check as well, I will be end up having the same option. Okay, clear? So very good question. This is very good question and this is also a PYQ of TCS NQT of train distance or speed into time. Okay, so now another question. Now I want all of you to solve this question. Pause the screen and solve this question right away because this question doesn't ask you a lot of things. Okay, this is a very easy question. I hope you will be able to. If not, now let's solve this respectively. So consider stoppage which train has the lowest speed, effective speed. So if they ask you about speed, I know it will be distance by time, isn't it? So I can write it as effective speed formula. Now the following table provide the 5 different trains running between city X and city Y. 600 km per hour. So T is also given. Speed is also given to me. Departure time is also given to me. Stop and delay time is the difference here. Okay, so lowest. So which one is the lowest? So here we have, if you add both it up, you have 0 minutes of delay. So yes, this can be my tentative solution. Here also it is 0 minutes. And here we have 5 minutes, so it becomes 15 minutes. And here we have 10, so it is 25 minutes of delays are there. Then here, how much delay I have? 15 plus 8, 23 minutes of delay is here. 23 minutes of delay is here. And how much? Here also 25 minutes of delay is here. So if I need to find the lowest speed, I know that my lowest speed answer would be either this, or either come from this or both of the things. So I know it. If this is not, then this will give me the minimum, or in the last you can find uh, having all the calculation. I will only calculate few of this term. Okay, let's say train delta. Okay, if we calculate for train delta 150 time. Okay, let me calculate the time. What would be the exact time if I not consider any delay? Okay, so 150 speed, distance by time, distance we have 600, time we have, speed we have 150. So if you remove this, you will be having what, 60 by 15, 3 5 the 15, yeah, 5 3 the 15, and 5 1 the 5, and 5 1 the 5, you have 1 5 to the 10, so 3 4 the 12, so you have 4 kilometer per hour is the time, or I would say only time hour would be there, isn't it? Because kilometer will go away, so 4 hours is the time. And what would be the effective time? Do I have any delay here? No, so total time would be 4 kilometer itself. So 600 by 4 will give me what? It will give me 150 kilometer per hour would be my speed. Okay, so this would be speed. Now train delta I calculated and it is as it is. So let me write the speed. The speed would be 150 kilometer per hour. Clear? Now let me find the train gamma. Train gamma. So for gamma, we have speed as 90 and kilometers this. So 600 by 90 will give me what? 3 times 3 is 9, 3 2 is 6, 20 by 3. So if you cut 20 by 3, what would be the thing? So 3, 6 are 18, 2 will give us 0.20. Now 6 are 18 again, 6 are 18 again, 2. So it is totally around 6.6 hours. Clear? Now time is here, but it is not a final time because we have delay as well. So we have stop delay as well. So in stop we have 15 minutes of gap. So 15 by 60, because you need to convert into hours. So it would be 3 times 5 the 15 and 12. So it would be as 1 by 4 hours of stop would be there, and 8 minutes of delay. So delay is also being calculated. So 8 by 60 will have 2 4s are 8 and 2 3s are 6. So 34 by 30. Clear? And 2 2s are 4 and 2 1s are 2. 2 5s are 10. So 2 by 15 is the delay time. So your total time would be around 6.6 because it's part. So let's wind up it to 6.67 plus 1 by 4 plus 2 by 15. So if you do this, how much you will get? So if you cut it down, you will get 0.25, and if you cut it down, you will get 0.133, isn't it? So if you just add it up, although I've already added, you will have 7.05 hours as total time. So if you have total time, you just need to find effective time. So it will be distance by time. Distance is 600 and it is 7.05. So if you again cut it down, just simplify it. 5 ones are 5. You have 2, 25 for the 20, and 5 ones are 5, and again 5 ones are 5, 120. And again, if you cut it down, so it will cut down and end and give you as an answer of 85.1 kilometer per hour, isn't it? So you will get 85 kilometer per hour. So let me remove this calculation. I hope you got a vibe how to calculate this. So 85 kilometer per hour would be 85.1 kilometer per hour. You get time as gamma. So if again it is 0, you will get this 100. So train alpha is also 100 kilometer per hour. So I can conclude that train gamma would definitely give me less thing. Otherwise, the rest of the thing has time also, or speed also increased as per this, as well as they have more stops compared to this. So definitely my gamma will give me more optimal answer. So C will be the right option of it. Although the worst practice is to calculate for every time which is given, which you can do if you have a calculation problem. Otherwise, you can Otherwise, you can do as it is. Okay. So clear? Pretty enough, easy question, isn't it? It is easy only, but it is more calculation prone. Okay, so also this comes under simple. Okay, this is just comes under the basic foundation, because you don't need to think a lot. You just need to apply formulas if you remember. So this is the mock interview, guys, because all of the students who took this mock interview are working in TCS and most of the service based company. Don't believe, go on success story or see the comment section of old videos. You will see many people got into the service based companies because they got full technical mock feel how the technical interview would be there, like actual interview would be there. And it is of HR manager prep is also given, full interview preparation, resume reviews, personalized feedback and expert guidance. And here it is cognizant, but it should be TCS experts who crack teachers in their placements. So we have a team of mentors who will be mentoring you, who crack all of these service based companies, and they will help you out how you can crack it. Okay, because the practice is definitely required before going to the actual interview. Okay, so now let's see this particular question. We have, what is the total number of male employees across all departments? So there are 4 departments: HR, finance, marketing and IT, with different number of employees. The table below provides data on total employees and the percentage of female employees in each department. Okay. So HR we have 120 and total number of female is 60. So if you remove this, you will have 72 female employees. So if you subtract 72 from 120, how much you will get? So 120, 72, just need to subtract it. So yeah, it will be 110, it will be 8. Then you just need to, from 10, if you remove 7, you will get 3, so it will be 48. So you have 48 male. So again 0 0 will go away and it will be 4 4 0 0 and 4 2 are 8. So 80 females are there, and if you subtract 280, 80 from 200, you will get 120 as total number of men's in finance. Now if you remove this and this, you have 5 8s are 40, so 0 4 carry 5 of the 5, so 90 people belongs to female who is in marketing. So you just need to subtract 90, so you will get 90 member as male. In IT you just need to remove this, so there are 90 people female in IT, and if you subtract 90 from here, you will get 210 male. Now you need to find how many total number of males. So just find the summation and you will end up with your answer. So 8 0 0 0, so 8 will come everywhere. I have 8. So now we have 4 6 or I can say 4 6 9 plus 1 10 16 6. So 6, we have 468 as an answer. Yes, 468 as the answer. Why I told you is I got the 6 here and simultaneously I check for the option D makes sense and I mark it. Okay, so you need to be pretty smart for most of the times. Okay, now let's head on to the reasoning ability. So now 8 friends P Q R S T V W Y are sitting around a square table in such a way that the 4 of them sit at 4 corners of the square, while 4 sit in the middle of each of the 4 sides. The one who sit at the 4 corner face center, and those who sit in the middle of the side face outside. Okay, so whatever question say that, I will be creating same thing. So I have created the square. Okay, I have 4 points. So 4 points, the 4 corners will be pointing towards the center of the square. Clear? Clear. And rest of the people will definitely point outside of my square. Clear? Clear. So now whose face the center? So P faces the center. So in this type of question, try to make sure that how many people you can gather up which make your question easy. So if I find the center people, then it will be easy. So P is the center, sits third to the right of V. T has the face to center, so T has the face of center. S is not immediate of V. S sits between V and W. S sits second to the right of Q, and Q is also face. R is not immediate neighbor of T. Clear. So we have P, T, Q as center. Okay, so let me place P first. So for placing P, what question said? Okay, let me remove this line so that it will not confuse you. Okay, for placing P, what P states? P who faces the center sits third to the right of V. So if I place V here, third to the right of V. So 1, 2, 3. So P should be here and P should be here. Okay, P done, T done. I left with Q. Now where I should place Q? Where is Q? Q faces the center. Okay, S sits to the right of Q, faces the center. So S sits to the right of Q. Okay, so if I place Q, so if you see from Q point of view, your right would be this. So the second point would be T, but it should not be because T is already occupied. So my best place for Q, I believe, would be this particular position where S is here. Okay, the second place, as you can see, S sits between the second to the right of Q. So if you see from here, from this point of view, the right would be this one and left would be this one. Okay, from the Q point of view. So I hope it makes sense to you. Okay, if not, write on the paper and just see from Q point of view. Okay, so now V, and question also said sits between V and W. So you can place W, V also placed, W is also placed. Now two places are open. Now P, V is also done. T, who faces the center, T, who is not immediate to V, yes, also. S sits between V and W. S sits second to the right of Q, also done. R is not immediate neighbor of T. So we can't place R either on this location or either on this location. So what I can change? I can see a line which is S and W. S sits in S and W, but S here and W here. So I place something wrong. Okay, so W should not come here. W should be here and R should come here. And we are left with Y. So Y can be placed here. So we have the respective diagram which look like this. Now who sits second to the left of Q? So right is this, left is this. So second of the Q is the answer of P. And P is the right option. Let me see. Yes, P is the right option. So yes, bingo, you solved your question. Clear? So now let's discuss the another question, which is the continuous. If you see, there is a same thing written here as well, because in the answer we used the same plot. Clear? So here also what I need to see, which of the following is true regarding R? R faces the center. R sits, so R faces the center. Okay, let me see. This is the same diagram which we created, isn't it? So let me see. R faces the center. No, R is not faces the center, so this is wrong. R sits exactly between T and S. R exactly sit between T and S. Yes, it makes sense. So I don't need to check for the other thing. B is the right option, and I guess in the explanation as well, B is the right option. Now, this kind of question. Aditya says, le po ki ba. Le po ki ba. In this type of question, you need to do this particular approach, where he wants to convey that friends make life live. I just need to write friends make life live. Okay, this is the very first time I'm teaching this concept. That's why I'm writing, although you don't need to require writing as well. Lakshman says, te ki mo bar, which means without friends, life is impossible. Now Bharat says, this is Aditya, this is Lakshman, now this is Bharat. Bharat says, lo me se te, which means without trouble, gain impossible. Clear? Now Shatrughan says, st ba o lo, when he wants to convey life make trouble joy. So I wrote all the sentences which was given. Now I need to find life gives joy, the code. Okay, so for it, what I will do, let me change the color. So I can see life here, or life here as well. Okay, so we have three sentences. So in this three sentences, which word is repeating? See, the word repeating are, here we have le po ki ba, and here we have te ki mo ba. Okay, so we have ki repeated, ki repeated, and ba repeated in two sentences, and in the third ba is also repeated. So I know that my life will be equivalent to ba, because life is there in my three or four words, and ba is also there in my three of the sentences. So life would be ba. So from ba we have two statements, this and this. But in this type of question, it is not sure that if you are able to find life, your answer is done. Okay, it may be you need to check more options as well. So yes, ba is there. Now gifts. Now wherever we have gifts, we have gifts. We don't have gifts anywhere, but we have joy, isn't it? So joy is here. Clear? And anywhere I have joy, anywhere I have joy, we have two options, bar for st, bar for go, isn't it? But in four of the lines, I was not able to find go, isn't it? Four of the code words, I was not able to find go. So go is not there, then definitely D doesn't make sense. My correct option will be B option. Okay, so this is how you need to crack the logic of this particular question. Okay, although this question comes under a single category, and this kind of questions can have multiple category, and this question also comes under the advanced part, or I can say basic of reasoning visibility ability that you need to go through. Okay, so the table is also created. What is this table called, Aditya? This is a table which word relates to which word as per the given sentences that you should create it. Okay, now the another question is lo ki ba lakshman se ti ki moba. So ti ki moba, is that same? Ti ki moba, ha, it is same only. So what is the answer of mission impossible? Mission impossible. Okay, so let me check for the mission impossible case. So if I remove this circles, what will happen? Okay, clear. So life should be there, and bar is already taken care of, so I won't be putting bar. So now impossible, we have two, but mission we don't have. So in impossible, which word is repeated here? So which word is repeated? Te is repeated. Then we have ki mo, then we have lo me se, isn't it? So only one te is repeated. And the table itself, I can see impossible will be te and mo. Okay, so where is Bharat? Okay, so this is mo as well. So we have mo and mo. Clear? So we have mo and mo. So impossible maybe te and mo, because these two are repeating. Okay, so let me see, as I wrote, this is te and mo, isn't it? So what would be the right option? Te and mo. PC won't be my answer because it doesn't contain te mo. So mo is also there, te is also there. So it makes sense. Any of these option would be correct because we don't know about the mission. So either A and D is the right option of this kind of question. Clear? Although I believe this question is pretty hard, but not a problem. So we have B and E. So if you write A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Clear? Till now we can do B to E, which means plus 3, H to K, which means plus 3. So 1, 2, 3, N. N would be the right option. Without wasting time, I don't think so this question required any further explanation. Clear? Only 1 minute it took to solve. Now let's talk about the verbal ability question. So for verbal ability, which word does not belong with others? Which word does not belongs with others? Now this question, the verbal ability, this kind of question, I know you will be able to solve paragraph question. I know you will be able to solve jumble word question, but this kind of questions you would be. That's why covering few. Symphony is a word which is related to music. Concerto also related to music, like concert. Sonata, sound, something sound, which is also related to music. Ballet is the dance thing. Okay, ballet, if you have ever thought of. So ballet is the dance, and three of the things related to music. So ballet would be the right option of this particular question. We see symphony, concerto, sonata are the types of musical composition. Ballet, while often set for music, is primarily a form of dance performance, making it odd out and one in this group. Clear? Now the human brain. Now this question, okay, simple question. A human brain is remarkable plastic. Even in adulthood, it can recognize neural pathways. A human brain is remarkable plastic. Even in the adulthood, you could recognize the neural pathway, create new connections, and even generate new neurons. About the passage, what statement is true? The human brain cannot create new connections. It can create pathways. So this is not the option, which is true. Okay. The scientists have always neuroplastic is adult. The neuroplastic is pronounced with adulthood. Okay, fixed. Believed that the brain is relatively, but research in late 20th century revealed that the neuroplastic continues throughout the life. So neuroplastic, this is also wrong. Neuroplastic is equally neuroplastic continues throughout the life, equally pronounced in through more pronounced in youth. In youth, but neuroplastic is not pronounced in adulthood. Okay, because of this, the statement is also wrong. So I have left with this particular statement with this true. Okay, so let me see. Yes, the adult brain can generate new neurons, and you can see the respective explanation as well written here. I hope till now you are able to solve most of the question and you have scored good amount of marks as well. If you have not, you need to require a lot of practice. Now again, new pattern question came, which is arrange the following sentence to form a coherent paragraph. However, technology also raises serious ethical concern. So this is the cause I can see. Clear? Artificial intelligence has advanced rapidly in recent year. So it can become a starter because it's a info. This concern include privacy issue, job displacement, and autonomous weapon system. Again, kind of cause that I can think. It has transformed industry from healthcare to transportation. This is support line. In the speech, when you are giving speech, you should provide the information and the support. Similar like when you define a question which has definition, so you will definitely define it and you will give a example that could be a real-time example to support your definition. Okay, so see how I related the things. So from here, what I can find is 2 would be my first and 4 would be my second. Do I have any option which have both? Yes, A has or that option 214, 421. No. So this is the right option without wasting time. Option would be very easy, but if you know this kind of rules, then definitely you will be able to mark the options. But 2413. So however, the technology also raises serious ethical concerns is the cause, and with these concerns, it has transformed the industries from healthcare to transportation. Very cool statements and makes sense when you arrange it in the respective manner. Clear? Clear. Now another question. Choose a sentence with the correct uses of precede. What is precede means? Something like I am preceding guy from him or someone is behind me. The teacher asks students to proceed with a caution when conducting the experiment. It should not be preceded, it should be careful kind of thing. The king was preceded by a royal guards. Yes, behind this king, royal guards are marching and entering the hall. Makes sense, makes sense. We need to take precede over our competitors in the market. We should not pity, we should go ahead. Her intelligence preceded her academic success. No, the right option would be B. And let me see. Yes, B makes sense. Explanation precede means to come before something in time, order or position. In sentence B, the royal guards came before preceded the king, which is the correct use this. Okay, you can go through the rest over the explanation because all of these things make equivalent or make sense with the correct option which I told. Clear? Clear. Now, again, another pattern question. So, marathon runner, you may get the colon as well. So, marathon is a race where runner are the participants. Am I clear? Am I clear? Yes. Regatta. So, regatta is a game, or I can say sport of boat something. I believe boat run where boat are marching or doing racing between them. So, is to. So, if there is a boat, swimmer won't be, but sailor would be the participant of it, not race, not water. So sailor would be the right option. So regatta with sailor make sense. So let me see you the option. Yes, sailor. As I can see, relation between the event is participant. As I told, participant. The marathon is the racing event and runner are participant. Similarly, regatta is a series of boat races which usually happen in Kerala as well, in which sailor participates or the boat race, I can say in the nutshell. Okay, so very clear. Now, numerical abilities. has the homework question, 5 questions in numerical abilities. If you see, a great questions we have added with and tentative answer. Okay, if you think it is wrong, not a problem, because it take a lot of time. You can just make sure you will clarify these things, although we have tried hard to make mark the answer correct one. Okay, but if you believe that okay, some way it is looking wrong, you can just take help of GPT or something. He will let you know about the solution. Okay, but yes, as you can see, we have added few questions that you have learned in this video, as well as the few important topics. Then we have reasoning ability, 5 questions as well. So 5 question on numerical ability, then reasoning ability and verbal ability, 5 question on that. So end of the day, you will be able to solve 30 questions straight. So from prime coding, you solve 30 question again. So we have crossed more than 180 questions so far. So I hope you are with us and solving questions every day. Mark your present or absent in the comment box. And this PPT, again, all rituals you know, I will be adding it up in my TopMate account. I will show you right away. So this is my TopMate account. Okay, you can see I will be adding this aptitude question here, okay, in this TCS NQT, PYQs and important materials. Okay, although I have already added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes which has more than 30 questions in each set. Again, in this video I have covered more 30 questions which will be added straight away here, so you can get the access. Now I will again want to remind you is from tomorrow onwards, your mock test will begin. You need to set a timer for 3 hours. I will be providing you all the necessary questions and programming questions which you should attempt in those 3 hours. And you should practice for your upcoming NQT exam. And I will be bringing up more programming questions very soon. So stay tuned the channel. Subscribe it so you won't miss any of the preparation update. Your one subscribe will help me in multiple manner. Please like this video, because all I need is your like to motivate me, to motivate my team to provide all the things for free. Isn't it? Providing things for free is not an easy task. I am providing things for free, all of you. So your responsibility also give me to subscribe the channel for free. Both of the way we are doing help for both of each other. So you can go and subscribe, like, comment down below that yes, waiting for mock test, yes, I understood anything, or thank you, it makes sense to me and my team. Please don't forget to like this video. Okay, we'll meet you with a new video soon. Until then, practice hard and crack this NQT 2025 this time.